When it gets to be this cold on campus, SAIT tries to stay as prepared as possible. SAIT's facility management has many procedures in place to make sure that we are prepared in case accidents happen. Well, Vanessa, this week SAIT is hosting multiple events across campus to show students that they are supported no matter how stressed out they get. Officials from the city of Calgary are still battling over 20 cases of frozen water systems across the city. Officials are hoping to have these issues resolved by the beginning of May, but only if the weather cooperates. City officials are reminding people during construction season to be wary, to plan accordingly, and to drive safely. Back to you, Louise. Students can continue to celebrate Pride Week tomorrow at the Student Center for the Rainbow Reception. Back to you, Andrea. The season is changing, the semester is ending, and for many of us, so is our time here at SAIT. But one thing's for sure for us RTBN students, we will never forget the time we spent here, and we will continue to chase our dreams. For SAIT News File, I'm Storrm Lennie. Cold temperatures are more than just uncomfortable for us humans. When it gets below -20, all kinds of mechanical issues can happen as well, especially when it comes to water pipes. When Jaden Cahoot walked into Earl's for his shift on Friday morning, he was greeted with quite the surprise.
It was the coldest day of the week and we went into work and I showed up first. There was 3 inches of water all over the ground. One of the pipes bursted. I was in frantic mode because no one was there. And what happens in this situation when a pipe bursts, right?
This wasn't the only case of bursting pipes in the city this week. Students at the University of Calgary witnessed quite the downpour in the science wing on Monday after a sprinkler pipe broke due to the cold temperatures. So what causes plumbing pipes to burst?
So if you have a pipe in your house and it's at 70 degrees ambient temperature and cold air can penetrate from the outside to the inside, it rapidly reduces the temperature of the water inside the pipe to the freezing point. When the water freezes, it expands approximately 7% its own volume.
The expansion of that volume is going to make the pipe expand, and it will expand until it cracks or breaks.
Once it cracks or breaks, well, it's frozen, there's no problem. It's when the warm air from inside the building now travels and melts the ice because it's above 32 degrees Fahrenheit, then it becomes a leak.
Not only did the United Conservative Party win seats in 63 ridings compared to 24 for the NDP, but Jason Kenney's party also captured a clear majority of the popular vote in last night's provincial election. The UCP captured just over 914,000 votes compared to just over 534,000 for the NDP. The Alberta Party received 9.8% of the vote, while the Liberal Party received 0.98%. But the votes aren't all counted yet. There are still more than 1,000 pre-polling ballots that need to be counted in 3 Calgary ridings and 7 other ridings from across the province. The tech industry in Alberta is always growing due to a shortage of talented IT professionals. Manpower Alberta has launched a new training program that SAIT has partnered up with. As Ray Lahu reports, the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology is hoping this will provide lots of opportunities for students. Alberta is known for being a staple for some of the biggest films in the last couple decades. Big names like Leonardo DiCaprio, Heath Ledger, and Brad Pitt have come to Alberta to be part of Oscar-winning films, and thanks to our diverse landscape, Alberta will host another film that includes some of the biggest stars from Hollywood. E.T. Monroy joins us live outside the Stangrad building. E.T., there's a new film being shot here in Alberta. What can you tell us about it? You know what, Cindy? We are actually experiencing some pretty mild temperatures today. Probably the last nice day that we can expect, especially throughout the weekend. We're sitting at +7 right now, which this time last year we were sitting at -5, which isn't as bad as our record low, which was back in 1893, where they reached a low of -44. So we do have a bit of a cold warning coming through the province, but it definitely won't be that bad for sure. So we need to brace ourselves. Back to you, Cindy.